Hello and welcome to Rolling with Two. I'm Will, and with me as always is the hardest hat herself,
Sarah.
And today we're doing a two-player perspective and accessibility for Construction Zone. Sarah, tell us a bit about this game.
All right, in Construction Zone, players are trying to construct new buildings. There are basic resources which can be easily drafted, but advanced resources must be traded for. As the game progresses and resources are spent to build buildings, the advanced resources filter into the pool of cards to draft from. The winner is the person to build a certain number of buildings based on the player count. So, Will, how do the rules change for two players?
You just said.
I just said it. I know.
You just said it. So there is no bot. So there is no construction nanoman.
Yes.
What you go for is the number of buildings. Mm-hmm. So in a two-player game, it's 10 buildings. 3 players 7, and 4 players 5.
Right.
So 10 is going to be the longest game for 2 players.
Right. And so whoever builds that first wins the game.
Yes.
All right.
The game just ends. It's not like, oh, let's finish the round.
No. So issues. We couldn't really identify any issues at the two-player count. What it does well is it's fast and very tactical.
Yes.
You just going
Yep.
back and forth.
Yep.
That's it. Now, there are some accessibility challenges. And most of it's graphic design. This is a older game. 2012,
12?
I think, or 13. No, I think it's 12.
Yeah.
So the contrast between the icons and its background is really bad. It's very poor. It's really hard to see the permit icon. It's just, again, that contrast, but the icon itself is not very distinct then from its background. Those who have red and black issues, well, the crane is a black icon on a red background. So that's not going to be really good. And then I personally found, for me, a little more cognitive and visual is it was hard to relate the name of the card to the icon. It is that...
Yeah, because they try to make... Now, they did do good choices for the icons, because they were just very basic shapes and things.
Yeah.
Except for the permit. The permit, they try to get a little artsy.
Yeah, it was like
clip arty, you even said.
It was like a curved piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some of them more look like street signs or warning signs.
Well, no, it was a crane for the crane.
I thought we're talking about the icons.
Yeah, these are
I thought
the
it was a
icons.
vertical and a horizontal bar.
Yep, that's to show that's a crane.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. It's a clip arty version of a crane. Yeah. And there was like an outline. Anyways, we're showing them on the screen. Hopefully at some point we showed you what it looked like. Yeah. So
enjoy the art.
Or not. So that's the accessibility issues. What it does right, though, at least each icon is unique, and each card type does have its own picture. So if you're having any trouble with well, I guess you still need to know the icons, but the pictures will help you differentiate. Yeah, that'll help you. But the best part of it probably is it's simple to teach and learn.
Yes.
And play.
Yes.
Okay, conclusion.
For 2 players, would you recommend?
Probably, it's very fast.
Yeah, this is a definite in-between games because you can just fly through it real quick. In fact, we were thinking about, let's try a game, and we pulled it out, played it, and you're like, I don't know. And I'm like, you want to play again? I'm like, okay. And then we just got it done.
Yes, it got done.
Yeah, it does not take a whole heck of a lot of time. Mm-mm. But then again, it also doesn't ask a lot of you, which can really bug some people because they're like, well, why am I here?
Yeah.
Now, that is a very important part, and we'll hopefully get to that with the rolling reviews section.
Yes, we will. Now, for accessibility.
Would you recommend?
I think for most people, they're going to be fine. The icons are different enough. And if you're having trouble, like I said, with the black and red or even the permit one, at least then it's different from the other ones.
Yeah. Now, this is one area that I think we actually kind of partially ruined the game for ourselves. So we actually played it open-handed just to make it so that I can play faster and don't have to decipher art or anything and just go through. So you're doing a race between a number of buildings that are face up. If you keep your hand secret, which is what you're supposed to do, then you don't necessarily know how close anyone is to a given building, and someone can build it out from under you. And you're like, dang it. So having that secret fistful of cards could make accessibility an issue if you're having any trouble with the art.
That's true.
Take a good close look at it. Make sure you can. If you can, then you probably would have even a better experience than we did, because we played it open hand and found it kind of flat.
Yes, forgot to mention that. Sorry. So yes, that is one of the things. You are supposed to keep your hand of cards secret.
Yes.
And that will impact the feeling of the game.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I think that was it.
That's everything.
All right. So, Sarah, for your building prowess, what is the most thing that you're most proud of building?
I don't know. The game only shows tall buildings. I would have liked a little more variety in what buildings we were building. So I don't know. The blue one.
The blue one. There you have it. And why would you ever roll with just one when you can be rolling with reviews? No, two. The blue one. And remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to us on the various social media platforms at
Rolling with Two. That's TWO. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
And if you have time, check out the other content Nanaman has found for you, because remember, he's rolling with you.